Alright, guys, so I thought that I would do a Black Series shelf overview. Like, kind of take a look at my entire Star Wars Black Series shelf. I don't think I've, like, ever done this, like, in video form, like, ever. I don't think I've ever recorded this. Like, any of my Black Series, like, I mean, I've obviously taken pictures and stuff like that, but I've never, like, actually, like, gone in depth and, like, showed everything that I've done. And I think I finally reached a good stopping point for the shelf as of right now until I get more Black Series. So it's always a work in progress. You know how it is being, a collector, but a lot of these shelves kind of have like prequel stuff or specific movies from the prequels, original trilogy stuff, or original trilogy specific characters or designs, looks, whatever. Some shelves will have like video game specific characters. So it's kind of weird looking. I know a lot of people usually like have their Black Series shelves like Revenge of the Sith shelf, and then Attack of the Clone shelf, Empire Strikes Back shelf, Return of the Jedi shelf, whatever, Mandalorian shelf. But I just kind of put a lot of my guys in there because I just like the collage of characters and stuff. I've tried to do the whole movie by movie, season by season, show by show kind of thing, and I just don't like that style. It's just not really what I like doing. But yeah, so hope y'all enjoyed the video. About to go into this, and also I kind of wanted to do like a top 5 Black Series of 2025. So I'll be kind of throwing in some mentions of my favorite in no particular order. Yeah, so let's get into the video. Black Series shelf reveal. Let's get into it. So top shelf here is obviously like video game guys and stuff. Here kind of at the top, going into some more Phantom Menace stuff. And then we go into the Revenge of the Sith slash, like Clone Wars. Really cool here. Got Kit Fisto, Ki-Adi-Mundi. We got the car right next to Ki-Adi-Mundi with a Phase 2. Customize these guys to get them a little more scuffed up. Don't like Hasbro just, not doing anything to them. But yeah, loving these guys. I just got the the Blue Royal Guard from Revenge of the Sith. Very, very cool. Got Palps up here with the Royal Guard. I love that. I love these two together. This is more of like I kind of think of this as like a Revenge of the Sith thing, because they were in Revenge of the Sith. Got Aurra Sing down here. And then Sebulba with the pit droids. Very, very cool. This is definitely in my top 5 of this year. Just such an awesome figure. I've got him on some stands because my Sebulba's wrists are kind of wobbly. So I don't believe it's a skill issue on my part. I know some people say, oh, well, it falls for me. Or I've also heard people say, like, oh, well, it's been fine for me. Well, I'm one of those people where I'm just like, you just got to understand some people aren't good at posing. And then also sometimes figures are just a little bit wobblier, a little bit looser, a little less snug than others. And this is an example of this, but this is such a fucking great figure, so awesome. I hope we get more Phantom Menace Black Series next year, in the future, whenever. I'm hoping I'm going to be alive for that shit, because I'm so excited to see more Phantom Menace in the Black Series. Watto hopefully coming soon. Then we've got the second shelf here. This is kind of more like, we've got some like Rebels slash Ahsoka show. We've got some Acolyte. We've got Expand Universe. We've got Shadows of the Empire going on here. I feel like there's just so much stuff going on. We've even got Skeleton Crew. My cat is interfering in this video. I've got Dash Rendar up there with Prince Xizor going down into the Boba Fett with Han and Carbonite. Yeah, just really cool. Really cool stuff going on here. Got some Andor going on there too. Cassian Andor right there in his test TIE fighter attire. Very cool. I'm going to try to keep this video as focused as I can for y'all. Added the Doctor Doom Marvel Legends magic green swirl effects on her to kind of make her more interesting. Gave her a custom Mandalorian spear that I got from Etsy. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, I weathered up the teeth a little bit on this Death Trooper, on this undead Death Trooper. I've got some top 5 favorites of this year here. So we got Prince Xizor. I can't get him to stand really for shit, but other than that, it's nearly a 10 out of 10 figure. And again, I think it's just my figure in specific just has issues standing. And then the Stranger, this is probably my favorite figure this year. It's damn near perfect. Like, I mean, I've seen people add like, a little bit of weathering to the helmet, make it a little bit more Cartosis-y, kind of like the Gauntlet. But man, what a perfect figure. I mean, it's got a very light wash on the boots. It's got this like kind of more leather, soft plastic overcoat cape with the soft goods, like a mixed media thing going on there. New ball joints, mud wash on the arms. The gauntlet comes off. The gauntlet looks great. You've got replaceable neck joint with the extra head, with the Managing Sito head scan. Just so fucking cool. I added this fist because I just thought it looked cool. And then the Shoto blade. The only thing I really even have to complain about this figure is that the Shoto blade can be kind of difficult when kind of keeping both of these together without the back part kind of falling out. But again, that could just be me. I love this figure. It's got to be my figure of the year. Awesome figure. And then this is the third shelf. This is like Mandalorian, Attack of the Clones, Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, a lot of different stuff going on here. Just super cool. I really dig this shelf. I think I did a good job with it. I think it looks pretty cool. It's really gotten to a place where I'm satisfied with it. Just looks awesome. I got my semi-customized Mustafar set right here. Painted Anakin's glove black, repainted the silver parts, and also added touch-ups on both their belts, fixed Obi-Wan's hilt. This is definitely also in my top 5. I'm including both of these in one slot because they were released in a pack together, so you know, I really should say top 5 releases rather than top 5 figures. But yeah, these are both great. I do wish that there was a little bit more paint there. That's probably why they're not like in my top 1 slot, or either of them is in the number 1 slot for me. It's just, I did feel like I had to add a lot of paint to get them to a point where I felt like they were shelf ready, you know what I mean? Some people are going to be like, man, that's crazy. Like, I like them as is, and you know, that's completely fine. But I wanted to get them a little bit more Revenge of the Sith accurate. And, yeah, so. Fennec Shand back there. Cobb Vanth. Very cool. I also customized this gal. Weathered him up a little bit more. That's pretty cool. I really like how this figure turned out. I've also got Gal's autograph up here, which is pretty cool. And then down here, 4th shelf, we've got Original Trilogy / Force Unleashed / like Ahsoka, which is pretty cool. Got Lando back there. So yeah, we've just got a whole bunch of stuff. A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, a lot of stuff. Really like this shelf. Star Killer back there with the Viper droid. We got Tarkin with the Emperor hologram. We got Vader right there. Pretty cool. I like this shelf a lot. I feel like it's kind of simple, honestly. It's a little less dynamic than maybe some of the other shelves, but I don't know. Maybe you'll disagree. Got the original 3 heroes from A New Hope here. Han has got to be in my top 5 releases of this year. The only reason why he probably isn't number 1 for me is just because of the unpainted gun. I just thought that was kind of lazy, because this is a nearly perfect figure. I mean, it really is. I really can't complain about anything. It's a whole new sculpt from top to bottom, which we desperately needed in the Black Series. Just such a great figure. But yeah, I was a little bit annoyed that I had to kind of add a gun or paint up a gun for him. But yeah, really fun shelf. Really fun shelf. I like these guys a lot. This is the 5th shelf. Honestly, it's kind of like a work in progress, like I was saying earlier. Like, it's never really completed. We got, like, this is basically just all the stuff that couldn't fit on the rest of these shelves. So we got the modal nodes. We've got Sori Bliss back there, because I don't really have any sequel stuff in my collection. I'm just not, like, a huge sequel guy. If you like that stuff, that's great. I'm really glad that you like the sequels and stuff. I do like the character of Sori Bliss, and I think it's a great action figure, so I did get that. Got some Bad Batch in here. Got the A New Hope Dewback. And then we've also got the Biker Scout from Return of the Jedi. We've got some Solo appreciation going on here with the Mud Trooper and Rio. So some leftover critters here and there. Also from the sequels. Down here, it's my final shelf. We've got some Jabba the Hutt appreciation. And then we've also got this new Wampa, which my wife actually just got me for Christmas. Shout out to Chrisana. Hella dope. This is very cool. It's from the Blue Line. Blue Line is very old, but this figure still holds up for like what it is, honestly. And I definitely like the blood on it. I think it adds like kind of like an extra layer of grisliness to the figure. So really like that. That's really awesome. Oh my god, it's turning so white, the exposure. But yeah, this is my shelf. Let me know what you think down below. Is there any characters I need to add here? Any characters I'm missing? Some of your favorite figures that I got here. A favorite shelf. Let me know down in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Merry Christmas as of the time that this video is being released, and Devonius out.